lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, Yah's weapons of war. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, Yah's weapons of war. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, Yah's weapons.
The Spirit is these laws, these words in this book, about man. This is what the Spirit is. These laws, these statutes, these scriptures. That's why I brought John 17:17. Sanctify them for the truth. Thy word is the truth. These scriptures are the truth. We can't go talk about how we want to think and how we believe. That's what I told people, man. We think we so smart. We ain't picked up our damn book. Oh, but we know about astrology. We know about numerology. Sister, you know what I sister? Can we give you a few times? Give me 5 minutes of your time. Do you know who you all go to the scriptures? So we don't want to hear these scriptures, but that's what we coming out of. Because the Bible commands us to do that. Give me that Psalm 119, 142. Because we got to understand what the truth is, man. The truth ain't our feelings. The truth ain't what I feel or what I believe in. Young sisters, young brothers, young brothers. Come over here and holler at you, big man. Y'all got time? Come on over here.
She's scared to live.
Bring your sisters too. Bring your little sisters. Little sisters. Come on over here, y'all. Don't be scared. We ain't doing nothing wrong. We just talking the Bible. Y'all get over here. Both of y'all. No, don't try to hide from me. Come on over here.
Disobedient children right there.
Come on, sisters. Come on over here. Y'all got 5 minutes.
Go ahead, teach them.
What you got, brother?
We ain't got time. I just realized.
18 times.
Oh, come on, brother. Come on, brother. We already know it. We know it was translated by King James. Got 47 of the best scholars to translate it for us. If it was still in Hebrew, we wouldn't understand nothing. It got translated for our learning. Give me that song, guys.
This is Psalm 119, verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
So the righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, always and forever will be. If you talk about the Quran speaks on the children of Israel. And it lets you know not to deal with us. Don't mess with us. Because we got a God that's going to fight for us. Who your God? He ain't going to fight for you.
And thy law is the truth.
And what is the truth?
And thy law is the truth.
And the laws of this Bible are truth. That's what truth is. I don't want to hear vain thoughts. I don't want to hear what you think or what you've been taught. Because we go by the scriptures. The truth is the scriptures.
The Quran has never been translated over.
Right. I don't deal with the Quran. We understand the Quran. We got the Quran, but we don't deal with it.
It's been here 2,000
That's you. That's you. That's you, bro.
2,000 years before that.
Guess what, though? Give me John 17:38.
I got 2.
Yeah, of course. He just agreed with it and said he know that it states that not to mess with the children of Israel in the Quran.
Isn't that it? No, damn.
So why are you following the book of me?
That's not in the whose righteousness.
The Most High's righteousness.
The Bible say our righteousness.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. And thy law is the truth.
Nah, his thoughts are the truth.
Thy law is the truth.
Nah, his feelings are the truth.
Thy law is the truth.
And the law is the truth, brothers. Here we go with the Quran.
The Bible says,
give me one out of that Quran.
Is filthy.
Okay, here go your Quran. Let's see what we got out the Quran.
Out of the unholy Quran, chapter 2, verse 22, the heifer, O children of Israel.
Oh, who are?
O children of Israel.
Oh, now you don't want to talk. Oh, now you don't want to talk.
The Bible.
Oh, now you don't want to talk. Now you want to talk. You don't want to hear
the Bible say.
Bring that out one more time. We in the Quran. You just said the Quran don't say nothing about the children of Israel. Let's get to it.
Back up, man.
O children of Israel.
Oh, children of who?
O children of Israel.
Go ahead.
I call to mind the special favor which I bestowed upon you, and that I preferred you to all others.
Now he preferred this brother to all others. Talking about the Quran.
And I preferred you to all others.
Your book specifies that he preferred us, brother.
That's right.
The Hebrew Israelites, brother. The true Jews of the Bible, brother. preferred us over any nation, over any people. Why you think they doing what they doing to us? They compared against us. They got one reason to shut us down.
We doing it
The unholy Quran, chapter 4 and verse 40.
We got another one.
Don't put it on the white man.
We got another one.
Don't put it on the white man.
Children of Israel.
Old children of Israel. Hey, that's coming a common factor. Old children of Israel.
Call to mind the special favor which I bestowed upon you, and fulfill your covenant with me.
Whose covenant?
Your covenant with me.
Nah, with everybody out.
Your covenant with me.
So it's letting you know we always had the signature. We always had the covenant.
What do that mean to you?
That means that we are the children that you don't want to mess with.
That's right.
That's what that means to me. Nothing more, nothing less. We're going to keep these laws, Psalm 119, 142, because that's what the truth is. And that's what we out here to do, John 17 to 17, to sanctify young brothers and young sisters in this truth. So what you talking, I'm done with you. Young brothers, let me holler y'all for a minute. Come talk to me. We need to talk now. Come on.
You can't even keep.
Come on over here, man. We ain't gonna bother you, man. You can tell you that's your brother. That's your brother.
Ten Commandments.
Come we ain't doing nothing to you, though. We all love.
Break and fall.
He said, stay right here, huh? Well, I'm gonna talk to you right there. So, young brother, you go to church on Sunday? You don't go to church?
I go to church on Saturday.
All praise, okay, but do you know that today is the true Sabbath, right? On Saturday, not Sunday. You know that, right? That's good. That's good. See, you young brothers, man, we ain't doing nothing. That's good. We have to correct our people. We're supposed to correct your young brothers.
Anybody else?
You know what else y'all young brothers got to do?
That's what that
y'all got to start putting on fringes. You know what these are? You see everybody got these on out here? You see what those
hypocrite.
Give me that.
That Bible say judgment is going to.
See, I don't want to argue with this brother because I got too many people out here to wake up. The Most High told us to come to the highways and the byways.
That's right.
And we got to come wake up our young youth. Give me that Matthew 20:10. Let's do it 20:10. Go to the highways and byways. That's what we out here to do, young brother.
It's going to fall on.
Because it's not time. It's time to get right. It don't matter because you 10, 12, 14. The Most High might come crack that sky anytime. And guess what? Whether we be right or wrong, He gonna judge us accordingly. He's gonna judge us, young brother. You will be judged. I will be judged. You know what I'm saying? You say that's your little brother, so you want to try to be a protector of your little brother and get him into these truths, into these laws. So we just told you that the laws are the truth. No matter what nobody else say, young brother, if it's not in this Bible, the Scripture, you go study in the Bible. You go to the Bible to get your understanding.
You cannot.
So I told you about these are fringes. That's what everybody got them on their shirts, right? It's a reason for it to command.
This is Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38.
This is the reason why we wear these fringes.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speaking to who?
The children of Israel.
Y'all know y'all the children of Israel? We all are the children of Israel. We are the children of Israel. And do what?
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So we'll command to come out here and tell you, young brothers, to come out here and tell this young brother to put on some fringes, to keep these commandments. And it's going to expound and tell you why.
Throughout their generations.
Throughout their generations. You know what that means, young brother? Generations. What that mean? You know what generations mean? Throughout their generations?
What that say?
It means forever, young brother. It means forever. We're going to run these fringes forever. He reads.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So we also supposed to put a border, a ribbon of blue around the border of our fringes, and we're supposed to wear them on the bottom of our garments. The women are supposed to wear them on the borders of their dresses. And why?
You got a leader with piercing in his ears.
Nah, keep going.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So that the fringes are to remember to do something, to keep the commandments. That it be upon you for a fringe, to look down when you finna go into doing something else. When you think you're finna fall off, you look down at your shirt and say, man, I got a job to do. I'm commanded to go out here and teach my people. I'm commanded to wear these fringes as a reminder to keep the laws, to keep these statutes of the Most High and the commandments. Don't y'all know this is the only reason we out of whack right now? Our people don't fail to realize that it's so simple. That that we are being cursed because we are not doing what we're supposed to do. We're gonna let you know about that too. I got one for you.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 16 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
I clothed thee also with broidered work, and shot thee with badger skin. I girded thee about with fine linen, and covered thee with silk. I decked thee with ornaments, and put bracelets in thy ears, and earrings in thine ears.
Oh, you don't even want to listen. Question for you right now. Bring it out again,
And I put a jewel in thy forehead, and earrings in thine ear.
And what?
And earrings in thine ear.
So our Lord was decked out. Our Lord was decked out with those. Now, brother, do y'all understand that? Our Christ, our Lord, he was decked out. We like to be nice, man. Give me a whisper sauce. We like to look nice. Stronger sauce, I'm sorry. Our Lord was nice, man. He wore gold. He had gold belts. He had gold all over. The scriptures don't let you know. I got you.
The Songs of Solomon, which is Solomon.
The Songs of Solomon, which is Solomon, one of the greatest kings.
Thy cheeks are comely with rolls of jewels.
Say what out?
Thy cheeks are comely with rolls of jewels.
My cheeks. What is inside your cheeks, your brother?
He didn't look.
Yo, brother, what you got inside your cheeks?
He didn't look black.
What's inside your cheeks?
He didn't look black.
Okay, and if you go a little further inside your cheeks, what's inside? Muscle, but keep going. Keep going a little further. What's inside here, man? What's inside your cheeks? All praise. So let's read this again.
Thy cheeks are comely with rolls of jewels.
Have you ever heard the word comely? It means beautiful. He said thy cheeks are comely with rolls of jewels. Now, have you ever seen somebody with jewels on their cheeks? Not like jewelry, like actually gold. So he's referring to his mouth was full of gold. We always were like that. We always had nice, man. I'm gonna tell you this.
If you don't follow
all the other nations, they try to do what
no
we do.
matter what they write.
Yo, brother, you go get you a nice shirt, guess what they gonna try to do? They gonna try to get them a nice shirt too. You go get you some nice shoes, guess what the other nations gonna try to do? They gonna try to get them some nice shoes. You go get you a nice haircut with a box fade, guess what the other nations gonna do? They gonna try to get a box fade. We are the salt of the earth, young brother. We are the salt. We run this thing, even though we don't know it. We just don't know it that we run this thing, man. They want to do what we do. They see us do what they do. You see a Chinese boy, hat to the back. Why? Because we wear hats to the back. Don't push him away, little brother. He want to listen now. See, now first he was telling you not to come over here. Now you trying to push your big brother back. Why? Our people, man, I live children even what they don't even want to listen, man. Big brother listening, man. You can still listen, big brother. Did you hear about the fringes? Did you hear what I told you about the fringes, young brother? Hey, your brother can't push you back if you really wanted him to. You understand that? If he couldn't push you back, how y'all doing? You doing all right, sir? You got 5 minutes of your time to talk to the prophet. We out here for y'all. We're trying to show y'all what's going on in these bodies, the scriptures. I thank you, little brother. But did you know that Christ was a so-called black man? Have you ever heard of that before? Do you know what's in the scripture? Let's get it. Give me Revelation 1 and 14. Give me Revelation 1 and 1 first. I'm going to give you a few scriptures, sister. Because we got to raise up these children, man. We got children out here disrespecting your older men. We got children out here all out of whack. Children just don't have their place no more. That's because we are not leading our children the right way. Our elders failed us. My grandmother and grandfather, they failed us, and guess what else? We failing the young children right now. My grandmother and grandfather failed us. That's our older generation. And then it's just trickling down. This young generation these days, they don't have no respect for nobody. And that's what we out here breaking down. If you instill these laws into these children and get them to understand the truth, they'll have more understanding. Give me that. Because Christ was a so-called black man just like us. So no matter what they want to tell you, they want to show you this image of Christ. That's not our Lord. A white man gonna come save us sister out of the situation that they putting us in. The Most High put us in, but through them? No, it's just not possible. Give me Revelation 1:1.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him, to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Things that must shortly come to pass. So this is the revealing of Christ. This is a vision they had to reveal what he saw of Christ. Now jump down to 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Now it says that Christ's head and his hairs were white in color, woolly in texture. Now, young sister, you know what kind of hair you got? What about young sister right here? What kind of hair is that?
Curly hair.
That's curly. That's another word for curly, could be woolly.
That's right.
Christ had the same kind of hair, young sister. Did you know that? Our Lord had the same kind of hair. So that's strike one for this white devil. They tried to say that our Lord was a white man. But the scripture just told us that the Most High had hair of wool. White in color. Keep going out.
As white as snow.
As what?
As white as snow.
So also the hairs in his head were white as snow, because you know when we get older we have like gray hair, but it really looks white when it gets the older we get, the more we get. So it said he had really textured hair as white as snow. He read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes were a flame of fire. Young brother, what color is his eyes?
Brown.
Red, right?
Yes.
His eyes are red, ain't they? Let's see what the scripture says. I mean, his eyes are blue. So look, his eyes are blue. They're not red. But it just told us that Christ had eyes of what?
His eyes were as a flame of fire.
So his eyes were red because he drank wine in moderation. Here we go, right here. So now we're trying to, what we out here doing, man, is we're trying to break down the lies. That's the whole thing that we're out here doing. We're trying to break down the lies that we've been taught. We've been taught that Christ was a so-called white man, when the scriptures are really showing us that he's a black man from the tribe of Judah. We are the true Jews of the Bible. So the scripture said what?
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet like unto fine brass. Keep listening, sister, because I'm giving you the description of our Lord. This is not no game, sister. And we're not scared when we see these so-called white men out here. We're going to give you the truth. Thus says the Lord. Now, that's a strike 3 against this devil right here. It says that he had woolly hair and texture and white in color. That's strike 1. It says he had red eyes of flame of fire. That white devil has recessive, blue eyes. That's not our Lord. It said his feet were like unto fine brass. What color is brass?
Gray.
Brass. Brass. What color is brass, sister?
Don't ask me the color.
Do you know the color? I just want to see if you know the color. I'm trying to get you to understand.
The color what? The color what?
Brass. He said his feet were like unto
Shiny?
fine brass. What color would a derivative of brass be?
Shiny?
But what color?
Silver?
No, kind of like goldish brown. So it said that his feet, fine brass. If you take off little mama's shoes, her feet gonna be the same color as her body, right? So the scripture said that his feet were like unto fine brass. So if his feet were that dark, then guess what? His body was that dark as well. His arms, his face, his legs. But let me show you how dark.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
So he was a dark man. The Most High, yes ma'am, the Christ. And his father was too. Give me that Daniel 79. 9-7, my bad. Because not only was Christ, Yahri, a black man, but the father was as well. We've been taught that, oh, he was just some cloud of smoke, some just spirit. But he was actually a man too, sis.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
And the who?
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
So, sister, let me ask you a question. Who would you refer to in the Bible as the Ancient of Days? Who has no beginning, no ending?
Okay, please stand. Listen.
Who? The Most High. The Most High created everything. He's the Ancient of Days. And he said, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. So if he sat on what? If he sat on the throne, what did he have to have? If I sit down in the church, but what am I sitting on? But a body. He said the Ancient of Days did sit. He had a vision that he saw the Most High. Now this gave you Revelation 1:14 that Christ was a so-called black man. Now this is the Most High. And it said that he had a vision that the Ancient of Days did sit.
Whose garment was white as snow.
And he had on a garment, a beautiful long garment that was white.
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
And the hair of his head like the pure wool. Like I told y'all, sister, that is really textured hair that these young sisters got. This is really textured hair that all of us have. We have the same hair as Christ, the same hair as the Most High. This is what we're talking about, bloodline. We're talking about the lineage. We ain't talking about no Christianity or nothing like that. We talking about the bloodline from our history, from generations down. That's what we out here trying to break down the line. Because we've been going through our whole life thinking that our Christ, our Lord, was a so-called white man. And that's what got us in the situation that we're in. So you got these princesses and these kings out here, we got to raise them the right way. Because who they shooting down in these streets? Are they shooting the little so-called white boys down? Are they shooting the so-called Chinese boys down? They shooting our people down. That's little right. Sis, you need to come on now. You get that attitude off you, little sis. Man, I hate to be a parent, but we gotta be parents, man. This ain't take a village, man. That's what we out here doing, trying to get our young youth right too, man. Our children, children will do it for us. Give me Ezekiel 3:17, man. We got a job to do. We're gonna do it to our best ability.
That's right.
We're gonna do our job. It's a job that we commanded to do. We're not out here for our own vain thoughts. We're not out here trying to get on y'all nerves. We're out here doing what the Most High commanded us to do. So if we get on your nerves, that means you just might not be fit for this. So be it, man. We know 2/3 our people won't make it. Bring that out.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 17.
Time to hear this scripture right quick.
Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
So the Most High said he has made us a watchman. So we are the overseers right now of this world. We have to get our children, our people, our brothers and sisters back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. And we're going to do it whether you hear it, whether you convert.
That's right.
Sister, you doing all right today? You got time to talk to us? Who are you according to the Bible? Who they tell you are according to the Bible? What's your nationality? You're black, right? That's what they told us, right? But sister, you are brown. Your skin tone is brown. Now you got on some black boots. Your hair is black. You got black curtains. Why are we being called everything but what we truly are, sister? You are not a black. You are not an African American. You are a Hebrew Israelite. You are a child. You are the true Jew of the Bible.
That's right.
You are chosen, sister. And this word is going to get to you. And it's going to get to everybody else, whether they hear it or whether they prepare. So they told us we were black, right? So can we go to the land of black? We don't have no history. They took it away from us. That's why we are here trying to give our people back their heritage, who they truly are. You are a true Jew of the Bible. You will be from the tribe of Judah, sister. Is your father a so-called black man? You will be from the tribe of Judah. And like I was just bringing out the scripture, that it's the best thing to be a so-called black. You know, it used to be, a lot of our people I know didn't even like to be black because of what happened to us. Because of the atrocities that we go through. Because all the situations that we've been going through. But actually it's a perk to be a Jew. It's the perk of being a real Jew. Because did you know that Christ was a so-called black man like I just brought out?
Yeah, I was listening.
And what they've been telling you all your life, what you been taught?
That's him.
You've been taught, but that's him, right? We're gonna scratch that. I will keep that poster down right now, but we'll keep that down. That's not our Lord. I'll get you another one. That's not our Lord. That's what we're out here trying to break down, sister. That's not our God. That is why we're in these situations that we're in, sister. Because we have been taught wrong. Like I just told them, our forefathers, our elders, they led us astray. They led us the wrong way.
We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, Yah's weapons of war. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, Yah's weapons of war.